tell me, how does LinkedIn fit into your business? How has it played a role in what you've created? How did you get
Mm.
started on it? Like, how long have you been using it? What has LinkedIn done for you?
Yes, it's been pretty awesome. So, we'll typically do on LinkedIn, we'll do between 60 to 100K a month off LinkedIn. It's very, very intentional how we utilize the platform because we use it as top of the funnel work for sure. So like generating leads, we do it for booking calls a little bit further than funnel, and we use it for closing deals as well. But we also use it for marketing and branding too. Now, when I started with LinkedIn, it wasn't like, oh, this is where I am today with this, right? That's not how it was. When I started LinkedIn, I had like I think 3,000 followers, right? And most of them were just like since I had the profile since 2007. So 2007 to 2019 in September, about 3,000 followers or connections, and they're a mix of all over, right? Like a lot of people I used to work with at one point or the other, right? Like people I tried recruiting in the past, and that's what it was. But I saw as a very powerful tool. So number one, I knew if I could optimize it very well, it would hit at the top of Google searches. That's number one. So I'm like, all right, from a Google search perspective, that's really, really powerful. Number two, it's also it's almost like a Swiss Army knife in how you can utilize the platform. And what I mean by that is your profile by itself is like a landing page. It's like a sales page to convert people, nurture them. So if you optimize it really well, you can generate leads, you can like book calls, you can close deals, you can get inbound requests, you can do a lot of really cool things with it, right? But also you can also use it to post content out there, which is amazing. You can use it to find new prospects. You can also use it to do outbound. You could do it, you can send video on there, you could send audio, you could do like text. I mean, it's so diverse in terms of how you can actually engage with your prospects. So we use them for like literally all of the above. I even use the ad platform as well. So I use the ad platform from cold ads, cold traffic. I also use it for retargeting traffic as well. So I use it in like a multifaceted way, but I use it as a way for a lot of the top of funnel work to go all the way down. But then on top of that, the key is I don't keep everything on there. So I think the mistake a lot of people make is they keep it's like if LinkedIn shuts them down, they're like screwed. Business shuts down. Or if they're on Facebook, same thing. Shut down, psh, game over. Instagram, same thing. Shut down, psh, game over. So constantly, I'm taking people off of LinkedIn and bringing them into my world. Right. So, that's true. Like, lead magnets, free trains, etc. I take them to other parts of the platform to get them re-nurtured because YouTube's actually a really great retargeting platform as well. So I'm constantly taking people off that platform from the cold leads, warm leads, and I'm nurturing them all the way through. But it's a really, really powerful tool if you do it right. So it's kind of a long answer, but I use it for like literally all parts of my funnel. So even if, let's just say, for example, even if we get on a call, they do not join one of my programs, not a problem at all. Maybe it's not a good fit, maybe timing, whatever. But still, they're still seeing my content, so they'll still get nurtured, right? But when you do it properly, it's a tool that can really generate you like a new pipeline, nurture current existing pipeline, and close deals for you as well.
That's awesome, because I think a lot of us think of it like, generating traffic, but what you're describing is managing traffic too. Generating traffic is creating content, creating interest, the searches, but then managing it is bringing them into your leads list, to your email marketing, and nurturing
Mhm.
that. And another thing too that I love that you brought up is that they might not be ready to buy now, but I'm sure you've had this happen so many times, is someone wasn't ready, but then a year from now or 6 months from now, they are ready. Does that happen a lot to you?
Oh, totally. Yeah, yeah.
For people that
That's a
you least likely think would buy
Oh,
or
yeah.
have the least amount of resources end up being probably some of your best clients and having
Oh,
the best
totally.
results.
They'll see the content nonstop, right? And they'll get nurtured by it. But also, like, I mean, every day I get messages from people like, oh, like they're not even clients. They're literally just consuming free content on LinkedIn, and they're like, dude, I did this, I got a result. Thank you so much. Great. That's awesome. Like not everyone has to pay me to get value. I'm like, that'd be cool, but it's like it's not a prerequisite, right? So that's why it's like I love tool like platforms like LinkedIn. I'm also very bullish on YouTube because I know it's a great source for people to get nurtured and then also help them as well. So for example, like I'll bring people to my YouTube channel pretty consistently because that's like some of my most impactful pure value stuff. Like, because right now I think I started my YouTube channel like 3 or 4 months ago, and I think I have about 60 plus hours of content on there now, right? It's just like pure tactical training, things that people literally could like watch and do and get results, whether or not they want to join my program or not. and that's pretty cool too. But ultimately, kind of something we discussed before, when you just over deliver up front, as a result, there's always going to be a percentage of people that are going to say, I want to work closely with you, and they think of you as a first person.
Ah,